they like you for you, or do you like you for what you do?
That's it.
Or like what you do for them?
What makes you different from all these other DJs, especially like being in Los Angeles, because we in a place where LA's a lot of DJs. Everybody want to, I want to ask you, what makes you different from everybody?
What I really wanted to push out was that just bridging the gap, like between the hip hop and R&B, because I'm hip hop and R&B to my core.
Do you feel like it's hard for a DJ to get a woman nowadays? Because before you answer this,
as a DJ, you're more than just a DJ, though. People don't understand that. People don't realize what else, like other hats that we got put on.
Vibes outside. Let's talk about it. Where does this come from, bro?
For me, wordplay is like one of my favorite things to do. When it comes to DJing, I love to do wordplay because we were like, oh snap, how are these two songs together and connected? Like, they doing that. It's like, oh, you get this word, okay.
We made a jump into music because you know most DJs is DJs, bro. And I want to ask you, like, how was that moment you jumped into music and DJing? What's going on, world? We back one episode from the JOCTOBER podcast. I'm your host, Jock Smith. Man, keep liking, subscribe, hitting that link button. Really appreciate for all the fans. Keep tuning to the channel. Like I always say, keep a special guest rolling on the JOCTOBER podcast. Your favorite DJ coming through today, DJ producer, CB. The vibes outside.
The vibes are outside.
My brother CB, welcome to the show, brother.
Nice to see you. Of course.
I think you were even gonna do this. I had to catch you last time.
Listen,
like,
man,
ain't gonna come through probably.
Shoot, we both been busy. I know you booked and busy
Bro.
lately, so yeah.
That's crazy you said it because I know I'm busy, but you, bro, it's like every time I see a video, you dance.
Yeah,
doing see me that. Oh, damn, see me
yeah.
But bro, I appreciate it's an honor too, man.
Of course.
I want to go and dial into. I know you personally.
Yeah.
I want to give a little insight to the fans where you come from. Because your journey has been crazy, bro. You've been on a hell of a run, too, bro.
Thank you.
So I want to start off, like, how was your upbringing coming from back home?
Shoot. Basically, so I'm born and raised in L.A., Culver City, to be specific. So that's a very rarity, like, still being in L.A., especially, like, nowadays you meet other people that are from over here or over there, like, and everything. So, just coming from L.A., Culver City area, I was raised in there, so I went to Culver High School for all the people in LA. Hey,
Culver City kind of smooth though.
It's real cool. It's real. It's definitely the West Side, so it's like it's definitely a lot of white people for sure. I know that.
That's kind of what we relate used to going in TO.
Yeah, so like that was like basically the same thing in a sense. So it was like, man.
So you was used to it.
Yeah, I was used to it. So I was like, all right, like it's cool as an element, but you still be outside, just like mingling with other people in like different cities and everything like that, especially in LA. You just go everywhere. Like you'd be playing basketball like AAU with like other people from other schools and everything like that. So I never actually did AAU, but like when I played Culver City, we play against different schools around us. So everything from like from Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, all the way to Crenshaw, Dorsey, everybody surrounding us and everything like that. So Inglewood. Like,
bro, it's crazy. Like everybody, knows somebody in LA.
Yeah.
And it's so big to me, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like you talking about Culver City, then look, I come see you on other people's platforms. You in LA, Hollywood, downtown. I'm like, CB, So that's kind of crazy that you was in Culver City because it's not that far from where we at right now.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. So it's definitely like from there, I'd be trying to be everywhere, or like in different areas, just to like see. I feel like I didn't really see my city until like after college, really, and really like experience like what's around here. Because now you're old enough to really like experience like your city and like what it brings. So yeah,
I can relate to that too, bro. I'm like, dang, everybody be like, why you gonna go to this place? I'm like, bro, I ain't do when I was in high school.
Like we ain't trying to go over there. Like there's like no point, or like you ain't old enough. That like kind of thing.
I'm
so
like, I ain't old enough. Now I'm like, damn, I should have been doing this. I'm like, I wasn't old enough.
Yeah.
I would have switched it up, bro. I want to go in this You joined a band in 4th grade, bro, and you played the clarinet, but you was mad about that, bro.
Oh man, wait, how'd you find that out?
Man, you know, JOCTOBER, we stay doing our research, man. Shout out to the team, man.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, no.
You should play the trumpet or something. What was the...
Nah, so it was a clarinet.
Clarinet, okay.
Yeah, so it was a clarinet. I wanted to play trumpet.
Yeah.
So that's, and then like when I got into there, they're like, well, my parents wanted me to like join the band so I could just, experience that, like the music side and get creative. And so when I joined band, I wanted to do trumpet, but they said there was too many trumpet players. Right. So they're like, all right, what we got left is clarinet. I was like, man, right. Like I ain't trying to do no clarinet, like looking like Squidward, like kind of thing. Like I don't know, but but I played clarinet from like 4th till 8th grade, because by high school, like I couldn't be in the band anymore because I was doing sports. So I was doing basketball and track. Yeah. And I was still doing that like during my middle school, like in elementary school days, but it really got like more serious where if you're joining the band, like you're doing the band, like you're like in there. Yeah.
You going on the trips and stuff like
that. Exactly. So like it was the way different. So I was like, I choose between that. I love sports more. So I definitely went that route. But so that's.
What up, bro, man? What's up, bro? Man, I'm gonna have to call you back, bro. I'm gonna have to call you back. Madone going on, man. This episode of JOCTOBER Podcast is brought to you by Madone. Check out Madone for the newest trend in streetwear. Madone blends in classic styles, modern ink, aesthetic vintage designs, and more. Madone is USA made at your local source in San Francisco, California. Every item is unique, including hand stitching, tags, cuts, and more. Shop at Madone with our 20% off discount code using JOCTOBER. Visit www.madone.com. Once again, that's www.madone.com using our discount code JOCTOBER. If it ain't Madone, you doing it wrong. It's that simple. Go get that. I want to ask you, since you mentioned about sports, because you did track.
Yeah,
I noticed. I've seen your highlights. I want to know, like, during that phase, doing a band, because I know it's like you got them after school programs. Like, was it challenging for you to do run track and do the band at the same time?
No. Well, I didn't start track until high school. Okay. Like being like just on the track team till high school. I was doing mostly like other sports like basketball, football, baseball.
You played football.
Yeah, very short amount of time. It was like 2 years. I was riding the bench the whole time. I was not. I was good, but it was like I was just tall. I was just small. Yeah. So it was like I didn't hit 5 feet, 100 pounds until 9th grade. So like, I was just a tiny kid. So I just like get out there and like be practicing. You do one-on-ones and I get hit. Like I hurt. That's why like, I'll be feeling it. So like after those 2 years, I was like, cause I wanted to play. I was like, my dad played, he was a quarterback back in his days. So like I wanted to play too. And I was like, I want to get into football and all that. Like even my mom didn't want me to play because like she already knew like how it is like in there. And so like she had to have my dad coach, like be assistant coach for our football team. Damn, just so I could get in there and play and everything, and so I could be all right. So I played for El Segundo's it was El Segundo's like their football team, like their travel ball or like that kind of team. Their Pop Warner team. Sorry. Yeah. So I was on there and we actually won the championship. I didn't really help out that much, but I was in there. I got a jacket and everything. I was part of the team.
Shout out to Mama Dukes for that vote.
Yeah. But no, that was short because like I couldn't take getting hit like that. And I'm not like that, bro. I'm not much of like a aggressive like kind of thing like
football. You definitely gotta be tough though.
Yeah. So that's why I stick with like basketball because I love basketball more anyway. Yeah. So like I was doing that and like then track came in high school and everything like that. I see. I seen a clip where you mentioned your sophomore year you brought your first control setting. Did you know after that moment like it's finna get real now? Shoot, I honestly that year I didn't know how real like it could become like where I'm even at the stage where I'm at right now. I didn't realize like how far I could really take DJing. I was just doing it because I got it and I loved it.
Yeah.
And so I just started having a passion for it and new sense of love for it. So like I just wanted to go all in. I didn't care like what happened. Like if I get into these big festivals or like clubs or anything like that, like that would be great. Like that's just it's just what it is. But like I wasn't even I couldn't even fathom like being like one of the top people, like be like, oh yeah, like I'm doing this and that and everything like that. But yeah, it just like that year it was like a newfound love because I used to like make playlists like all the time. Like when I was a kid, like middle school and high school, like I would just categorize those playlists by either like artists, like type of like genre of music. Like each playlist had like a specific order, so each song had a specific order how it goes. Like all right, it's gonna go this song, then transitions to that song, and that song feels like this, so I'm get to this song, and like every single one. And one of my friends actually, like when I showed them that, he looked at me like, bro, you should consider DJing. Like I feel like you will have like a good ear, like good everything for it. I was like like because I was just producing at that point. My freshman year I was just learning how to produce, so by my sophomore year it was like, okay, let me just see, like let's see what's up like with DJing, like and everything like that. So I actually did call up my cousin because he was a DJ. He was DJing like out in Europe at the time, like I think it was in Germany at the time. And I just called him. I was like, yo, how I get into like DJing and everything like that. So and since like he started he just told me like, yo, go on the app store, download this 99-cent app.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He told you to go down this night.
Yeah.
You turn, boy.
So he's all like, go ahead, go on this app store, download this 99-cent app. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like DDJ or like DJ, like DEEJAY, like something like that. It's like just playing around with it for a couple of days, see how you feel. And if you like it, come talk to me again. I was like, all right, cool. And so I got my mom's iPad, downloaded that, and started just like date for hours on hours because it was during the summer, so we were on break for school. So like on hours, like when I wasn't working, I would be on there just like figuring out like how to transition different mixes, how the songs like sound and everything, was BPM and like everything, like little by little. And like probably after like 3-4 days, maybe if that, I was like, I'm ready for my first controller. Like I'm ready to just jump right into it and just like really go dive into it. So like
locked in,
yeah. After that, I was just like, yeah, I love this. Damn. So yeah,
Bro, that's crazy. You went from buying something that was 99-cent on OG platform.
Yeah.
Shout out to Papa Dukes for that. And now you up here at some of the people's favorite spots in LA, bro.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy.
Bro, that's a hell of a run,
that's
bro.
wild,
and you still growing, bro.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it. So it's like when I be seeing you perform, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, bro, and I looked at it, I'm like, bro, was doing this for a minute. It's
it's been a while.
It's been a journey now.
And I, low key, I've only been DJing clubs for about 2 years now. Yeah, like I wasn't even able to get into the scene like that. First off, I wasn't even old enough at first. Right. And then of course COVID hit, and that took it a little bit extra. Like
COVID told everything up.
So
I think I got to see you perform at the actually you performed the first event at the day shift. The one you the first person to perform, like the event opened ahead.
Wait, which one?
The day shift.
Day shift, yes.
I see him like I said, that's bro. I said, I didn't know you was gonna be performing, just playing the music.
So I remember like with that, like I meant to do it for a while because like during that time I was working, but I was working like during the day, like for a long time. So it was about like damn near like a year into it. Like I couldn't like he was trying to get me like Trey was trying to get me on it, and I was like I got work these days. Like let me know like when. And then finally there was one day I was like, yo, I'm free this day. Let's finally do one.
Turned the vibes up.
And then we finally connected on it, and that one went.
It went crazy. I was sitting there like, damn.
Yeah.
Cause look, I seen you do it like at the college parties, you know. Yeah. You know, I remember them, but it's always dark, and I'm like, all right, I can't see bro faces right. It's just dark over there. I'm like, this is a whole different level than the house party.
Bro. Oh yeah.
We should have been paying you back then. You should have been paying you, bro. Pay that man tuition.
Man, but
bro,
yeah, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, that was like home. That was like the start of everything.
Cause you was the only person out there really DJing.
Yeah,
at the good parties too.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, I loved that moments because it was like that was like where I first experienced like DJing like parties.
Yep.
You know, and really like taking it in and seeing like how exactly like everything going on. Because that very first one I did with it was for DZ's birthday party.
Damn.
Yeah. That was the very first one.
That's crazy. Yeah. Y'all, that was what, 2021 or
I think it was
2020.
It was 20 like I want to say
COVID,
17 or 18. I think it might have been like 2017, 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, where I was at? I'm trying to see where I was at. What was I at?
Yeah.
I probably wasn't even there yet, though. Because I got there 2018.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, I want to imagine what that night was like, though.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Because I was there, like, literally from I think it was like either 8 or 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. I didn't leave until 3 a.m.
Oh, you had a night.
I was going.
And
it was just me.
That day?
Nah, it was just me. It was just.
Hey.
Yeah, it was my first one. So like.
That's what's up. You went all in.
Yeah. That night was crazy.
I want to ask you this, bro. The vibes outside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Where does it come from, bro?
Shoot, the vibes are outside.
You got
a little product placement, you know.
Yeah, I see you.
Gotta zoom
in on there. Some merch, man. Zoom in on that.
Little prototype. Yeah. With more stuff coming out soon, but vibes outside. So this was an idea that I've had for honestly a minute, like a couple months, like at least like 6-7 months before I actually like put it out and start actually doing it. It was basically based off an idea that a lot of DJs, especially out here in LA, they don't really get a chance to play like the music that they want sometimes.
I ain't know that.
Or like, so like when you go into like a club or a festival or anything, you play whatever, you know, the club or the vibe of the party is supposed to be. So a lot of times you can dictate a little bit of what you play, but at the same time, like if it's a hip hop and R&B, don't be coming here doing EDM, like or house music, or like like switching up like a little too much. You could probably throw one in there just see how people react, but like most of the time people come here, I'm here for this hip hop R&B kind of thing. Like I need that. So, but I would say like I wanted to create a space where DJs come in here and play whatever different kind of music that they want to play, and really put something out there so that they could get into those different world, because there's different kind of like DJ edits and like different world music like and everything like that, so that people could really like come here and just experience new music. It's hard to really experience new music in the club because you have a certain like instance like, yo, I'm just trying to be in here and just turn up, like kind of thing, versus like, oh, I'm trying to really like hear like what kind of music different and like something like that. So in a sense, that's what it kind of expired. And like what I really wanted to push out was that just bridging the gap like between the hip hop and R&B, because I'm hip hop and R&B to my core, and I play different kind of music. I like house, EDM, like Afro beats,
versatile,
like versatile kind of thing. Like, and I feel like people who are like more hip hop R&B based, we don't really hear those other sounds or other genres, or don't know where to start to even like get into those genres. Like, yo, I kind of like these sounds, but I don't know like where are the hits, or like where are some of the things that I can some songs I could get into this genre, you know. And I feel like I wanted to bridge that gap for people who are just like that and just wanted to hear like different kind of sounds and different kind of experiences in terms of that, and experience new music in a way that's comfortable for them. So I'll mix like hip hop and R&B with like an Afrobeat or EDM track or a house track, like something like that, so that people will hear this like, I was like, oh, it's like
that.
Like I get, it's like, oh, I hear a little bit, like you'll mix like there's like remixes like Ashanti with on the house beat, like something like that. So you'd be like, okay, like I already know this song, but now you get a different groove with the beat on it. It's just like cooking. So it's like it's way different. So that's in a sense like in terms of like the listeners, like I wanted to make sure it's like more of like community space where it's like, yo, come over here and just like hear something different, experience something different, and just like hear these sets, hear these DJs who want to like show you new music and like express themselves throughout their music. And that's why I love to see just like whenever I bring on a new DJ, it's like everybody around's like, yo, this is fun, like this is fire, like this is a great event, like this is something that like it's different than what you usually expect, like when you're trying to go out and just like hear music outside in the club and stuff like that. So it's like I just want to just give them a different space, a different outlet, so that if Coachella tries to call them and be like, yo, do you have any sets that you showcase that you're doing like house music or something like that, or EDM or something like that, and they're like, yeah, like check out this channel, Fives Outside, I got this mix out right here and doing my thing. So like, and since I'm trying to also like help a platform in terms of like DJs around, because clubs is really the only thing other than like maybe doing like private events for like companies and stuff like that. But but even then you still got to conform to whatever what they want to. So you got to conform to that. So like there's more space. Like, yo, I literally tell them like, it don't matter what you want to play, go ahead and play it, just do your thing, just have fun with it. Honestly, just have fun, just vibe. Really. So
vibe.
Just vibe.
Bro, I want to ask you, because it's crazy that you say that, because I want to ask you, like, being a DJ, you know, what makes you different from all these other DJs, especially like being in Los Angeles, because we in a place where LA's a lot of DJs. Everybody want to, you know, I want to ask you, what makes you different from everybody?
I feel like in my sense, mixing in the art of DJing, and really just like enjoying it, like the full passion of DJing, and like trying to taking it to a whole different level. A lot of my style of DJing, because like for me is a passion where it's like I could hear another DJ and like I could be like, oh, this kind of DJ, oh, they're a festival DJ. It's like, oh, this DJ, the way that he's playing, oh, it's a club DJ. I could sometimes I even like hear certain transitions or hear certain songs and be like, oh, this song will go with this. It's like, yeah, like easy. And like, oh, I see how you did this mix, but you could have done like this or like something like that. So it's like you could tell like in certain like DJs like okay, they're using some of them like very stem heavy. So it's like, you gotta work on your mixing, because anybody could be a DJ if you just take out the beat and play through the stems and take it out and just put it in. It's gonna blend easily. Certain people don't really focus on the art, like the foundation of DJing, where it's like, oh, I need it. I know how to mix it. I know how to blend. I know how to do wordplay. Like for me, wordplay is like one of my favorite things to do when it comes to DJing. I love to do wordplay, because we were like, oh snap, how are these two songs together and connected? Like they doing that. It's like, oh, you get this word, okay, boom. So in a sense, like DJing as like an art and passion, I feel like I have that sense, and when people come to my events, they know it. Like I know what the crowd is going to want or what they need. Not only what they want, but what they need to hear. And that's something that you got to do as a DJ, is you just don't play what people just want. Because you could play all the hits in the club as much as you want. You could still have a trash set. By the way that you play, or like the kind of way that everything flows, you could still have a trash set. I could hear you, where it's like I know all you're doing is playing the hits. Of course, some people are going to jump up because they already know the song. But you get people moving by playing a deep cut, just out of the blue, and just hit them with something. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, like the true art of DJing and just like the fundamentals to the blends, transitions, song choice, and everything in terms of that, I feel like I have that sense where it's just like that step above. And I know I got it. People literally, I've literally, like, since the beginning, when I started, like, since, like, day shift and stuff, like, since those days, people would literally come just to see me DJ and just leave. And I'm like, bro, there's a whole party going on. Like, why are you, like, not just my set? Like, there's a whole other DJs and, like, parties. Like, no, we just came here to see you. Like, because as soon as, like, something switches off, it's, like, it's a whole different vibe. It's different change. And, like, people will just be like, oh snap!
The vibes ain't outside.
Yeah, so I was all like, bro, I feel like people here are fire, but yeah, there's definitely like certain DJs are on that same like kind of level where it's like, oh yeah, you fired, like we come to see y'all, and it's very hard to get that because you really gotta be able to like really DJ because nowadays feels like it's getting more and more seen competitive and everything like that. So it's like
I feel like the DJ field is crazy.
Yeah,
man. They taking that like it's serious for sure, but it's like it's to the point they not taking certain people out. You not hitting, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And you going crazy, bro.
I would definitely say that as a DJ, you're more than just a DJ though. People don't understand that. People don't realize what else, like other hats that you gotta put on. You're also a promoter. You're also an engineer because you gotta set everything up and make sure all the sound is good. Right. You gotta get people in. So whatever guest list, everything like in terms of that, if you got guest lists, can you get ticket sales? Okay. Like if it's tickets that people gotta buy or people gonna pull up, be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a ticket to come see you and watch you and everything like that. So it's like, it's just different levels where it's like, can you come into a spot that nobody knows and still kill it? Right. That's my favorite challenges is like, I could get you jumping at 10 o'clock before like the real top ones. If there's 5 people in here, I'm making all 5 of y'all jump up and dance with me, and we're gonna have a good time. It's not just an opening set. If I take it personally on myself to where like if I'm not making some like a party going, even at 10 o'clock where it's supposed to be kind of dead. Yeah, I put it on myself.
What up, bro, man? What's up, bro? Man, I'm gonna have to call you back, bro. I'm gonna have to call you back. Madone going on, man. This episode of JOCTOBER Podcast is brought to you by Madone. Check out Madone for the newest trend in streetwear. Madone blends in classic styles, modern ink, aesthetic vintage designs, and more. Madone is USA made at your local source in San Francisco, California. Every item is unique, including hand stitching, tags, cuts, and more. Shop at Madone with our 20% off discount code using JOCTOBER. Visit www.madone.com. Once again, that's www.madone.com using our discount code JOCTOBER. If it ain't Madone, you doing it wrong. It's that simple. Go get that. Since you missed that, what's your go-to song you playing when you first come in? You trying to get the vibes right? What's your go-to song?
Honestly, my first go-to, what it usually was, or like just to like kind of test the water. A lot nowadays, I've been doing more on the fly to where I just pick it like whatever song was just playing like right before I go on. I just go off of that. It's like, okay, let me try to get like 2 or 3 songs in. And then once I figure out the vibe out of those 2 or 3 songs, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go. But it's funny, my go-to was a lot of time was the one with Keisha Cole and want it, are you around if you
you try to get the ladies in.
So I was like I'll test the wires on that, and so it's like if people just a little smooth kind of thing, it's like like it's a little transition off of that. So that was usually my go-to. I don't think I really have a go-to because a lot of times it's just whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Like as soon as I get on, I'll just like look at a couple songs. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go down here, and I feel like for when it came to clubs, I started doing less set lists and just feeling the vibe of the party, and I gotten a lot better because I used to be heavy on set lists and just keeping like, no, I'm gonna do this on this song, and in a sense, like I love doing that, and I feel like it was a good start. Like especially when I started DJing and like started doing it in clubs, I was like keeping on my set list, but at the same time, you also gotta read the room, read the vibe of the party. So like there would be certain songs that'd be in your set list. A couple of these, this might not be the vibe of the party right now. It might be a little bit later, and so a lot of times where I just set all my songs in just this one crate or playlist or like whatever vibe I'm trying to go to, and like when I start hearing it, I start like just going off of just that and just freelancing and just
go off that
free going. Yeah,
that goes back to what you were talking about earlier, like, because I didn't know that either, mentioning that since you talking about that, like, you got to have a certain set list, and sometimes, you know, I'm pretty sure you got to have your set list, and you get to the place and they don't want you to play your set list.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
Is that really the reason why you stopped too?
Yeah, a little bit, because like certain songs in my set list, like you will have to wait. Sometimes you will have to wait to play those songs later, and so you don't know what time. Sometimes you don't even know what specific time you're gonna be at, or like what song you're gonna be at in that certain playlist.
Right.
And so I had to switch it up to where it's like, okay, I know like certain set lists, so I know what certain songs will go together when I play them. I just gotta figure out, okay, I'm gonna play this now, I'm gonna play this later, and like everything like in terms of that. So I think set lists are definitely important. I feel like a lot of DJs don't really do that in like the club settings, but I feel like in like the festival settings, when you're doing like a Coachella or Boiler Room or something like that, I would definitely, for sure do a set list where it's like, because right there is like, okay, everybody just listen to me. Right. Like, just vibe with me. Like, I'm going to take over like the whole vibe of the crowd. This is where we're going to go. I'm going to take you on the journey. I feel like as a DJ, for me, it's like, I'm going to take you on the journey. I'm telling a story with my set list. This isn't just like me just playing songs. We're going to go here. I'm going to have y'all feel over here. All right, cool. You feeling that? All right, let's get ratchet over here. All right, cool. Yeah. At this point, all right, it's like, all right, cool. You guys look like you're a little tired. Let's go ahead. Let's start singing now. Right. Let's start just, it's like, all right, now let me get y'all dancing and just do a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do a little.
You funny, bro.
So yeah, I say set lists are definitely important for a DJ in terms of like how good they are. Yeah.
I ain't know that, bro. That's crazy. Because you just showed me a whole different situation that I didn't know nothing about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you just come in, plug, play your music.
Yeah.
You got to really, damn, plugs be crazy. Bro, I want to say March 20th, bro, you released your first album, Lost Legends. Featured 12 artists, 6 producers. What was that moment like? Sound like it's overwhelming, bro.
That was crazy. I was in college. That was back in 2020. So this was my senior project.
Damn, senior project?
Yeah. So originally my senior project, it was only like really supposed to be like 4 or 5 songs that I was supposed to give to them to finish that. But I just saw the talent that was at their school.
Okay.
And like certain people that I just knew around that were just like I just known that are also artists and producers. And I was like, I want to make like a full collaborative album with like everybody here. So I feel like there's something special. Like that's what I really love to do when it comes to like producing. I like to generate from different ideas and like different people's mindsets and bring them all together and be like, yo, we all have something special here. Let's all make something great. Yeah, it was crazy because it took a couple months just to get it all together, because like you gotta get everybody in the same room, and there was even certain points where like people would just like come to me be like, yo, I heard you were like working on an album, like let me show you a couple beats and everything, so like you can play. So I was like, okay, because like at a certain point it wasn't, I was trying to like make some with other people and like stuff, so I still have like my own like that I produce myself, but a lot of times people were coming to me with beats and everything. I was like, okay, if it's fire enough and like the artists start liking it and want to hop on it, and like it keeps the vibe of the whole entire album, because it still got to be structured. So even with 12 artists and 6 producers, everything's got to be structured like a certain way, and like the whole vibe of the whole entire album itself. So
12 artists, 6 producers.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and that was my first project, first time ever releasing music or anything like that. I basically
some big artists ain't even doing that right now.
Yeah.
I
was trying to be on my like DJ Khaled, Metro Boomin, like when Dreamville did their Revenge of the Dreamers. Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was another big inspiration like of everything. That. So I say like with that, it was like.
Cause he versus that.
They went crazy on that. So I definitely wanted to like put something together where it's like I'm gonna make a huge collaborative effort with like a lot of people here and just like put out a whole project, so everybody has music out now.
That
And
too,
like
yeah.
some people it was their first time ever being on a song ever, like either singing, rapping, or anything like that, putting out music. And so, yeah, it was great to even like just jumpstart that and really like create that. I was like, man,
That's
I loved
hard.
it. Yeah.
Cause I think 2 years later you dropped your first song, Perfect.
Yeah.
So it's like, how was that moment? You dropped the album, you gonna drop a song, you know?
Yeah, that one was crazy because like I was just creating that song. Just I think I was on live or something like that. I was just trying to just produce a beat,
Right.
and I was just playing around with it. And I was doing it with Randy White, who was on the song.
Okay.
And I was just creating a song with him just off the blue, and I started making the beat and everything like that, and he was like singing along. So he was like, "How can we be perfect?" And it's like, and it started like little by little, like even getting with like the bass lines, like, oh, let me try the bass line and everything, like like everything like that. So I was like, man, like it was different from anything that I created because it was like a pop song.
Okay.
And that was like the first time I really did something pop, because I usually do like hip hop and R&B kind of thing, but I wanted to like expand, like now I could really do like different kind of genres and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. Then I traveled, like I had Randy hopped on it, did crazy on the hook, and the verse just went.
Shout out to that boy Randy.
Yeah, Randy White went crazy on it. So shout out to him. And then we took a trip to Vegas to go see Elijah T, and he was on the song and everything like that. So yeah, recorded out of Vegas to get everything like that together. So
you had a hell of a week. Huh?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. So yeah, no, it was dope. It was definitely dope.
I can tell by your experience. It was dope.
It was dope at the end of the day. But
Man. Bro, I would have asked you this. You made a jump into music because you know most DJs is DJs, bro. And I want to ask you, like, how was that moment you jumped into music and DJing?
Like what?
Because you know, like, you hear DJ, they just DJ.
Yeah.
You making music.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, what made you want to jump into that field? Because you know it's challenging at the same time.
Yeah, it's. I think I always had a love and a passion of music. Ever since I was a kid, like I always was always constantly just listening to music. Like even I was the kid in middle school and high school that always had headphones just in his ear, just wrapped around. Even like teachers were telling me to take it out, like because I'll be in class just listening to stuff while I'm just like doing geometry, like it kind of like that. So it's like I always just had a passion and love for music. I even learned how to even dance off of like Chris Brown and Michael Jackson music videos and everything like that. So like it was just always just a part of me, and always just like something that I just loved or had a passion for. I just didn't know what I was going to do with it, you know? And with going to Kalu and everything like that, and be able to, they had a music program and everything like that. That's something that was like really big for me, because I could went to like different schools. I almost went to Redlands.
You went to Redlands?
Yeah.
Talk about that. No, you ain't said it on this camera.
No, wait, hold on. Not Redlands, Chapman.
Oh, you even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I almost went to Chapman.
Get this man up out of here. What?
But yeah. But I almost went there, but they didn't have like a music program. Damn. And that was something that was important to me. So I was doing, like, when I first went to Kalu, I was doing computer science. So I was doing computer science, music production, double major.
Damn, you was double major?
I was trying to double major there, and then after my freshman year, like going to my sophomore year, that's when I started falling in love with music even more, and realized that coding was really hard. I just couldn't. Coding was, that was taking me out. So it was like, let me just
go ahead.
Let me just go ahead and just keep with the music. So I started doing music more, and that's when I was producing, or like learning how to produce and everything like that, because my voice is not good for singing. I can't sing, so it's
you
like,
ain't got the vocals,
bro? I ain't got the vocals. I'm gonna leave that to DZ. He did really. Nah, nothing auto-tune can fix that. So I'll stay behind the boards and everything. So it was definitely like, that was like my music journey, like started at Kalu, just learning and just like how to first produced, because that's what I really wanted to do, was like producing music. And it only took a step back in these past couple of years because I was DJing more.
Yeah,
and
getting booked there.
Yeah, I was getting booked, and like people were. It was easier for me to grasp in the DJ sense, like how I was just able to just learn how to DJ and be good at it and like showcase myself a lot easier than I was as a producer.
I see.
And so it's taking a step back past couple of years, but I'm getting back into producing and like trying to, make more beats for different projects and stuff like that, and different artists and everything like that. So
that boy cooking.
Yeah, hopefully in the next year, or this coming year, I have some more songs coming out and everything like that.
you so booked.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like you go get a dub, man, bro. I might see a clip of you DJing again.
God willing, yes, sir.
Bro, I saw a clip where you mentioned, sophomore year, you say you bought your first controller after that, okay?
Yeah.
Then I seen you DJ. You did January 24th, 2023. You DJ for NLB Chopper, the Feed the Streets giveaway.
Yeah,
that was hard. I seen the clip, bro. I want to ask you, how was that moment,
man?
Because before you even answer that question, I seen an old man comment on it. Really? He was in the video. He was at the event. He was like, man, just them doing this for it means a lot, for the homeless community. Yeah. So I want to ask you, how was that moment for everything?
It was surreal. Shout out my man Peace. He was the one who actually put me on to that event. Okay. So he's the one that made a connection, because he was doing directing for his music video, for Annalise's music video. So he was like doing a couple of stuff like that. So when you say like he was doing like he was doing the event, doing like a give back that day, and he said like, yo, like he just called me. He's like, yo, you trying to do like Annalise trying to do a event tomorrow. You trying to like DJ that? I was like, bro, said less. Like I was like, let's do it.
Just like that.
Yeah, let's go. So it was like, it was really like. It was really dope. It was really dope to even like have that and like be able to do that and even give back to the community and like really see, because you see Skid Row and how like crazy it just is down there. So like being able to give back people like food, supplies, and everything like that for those people, and had to see them like while I was playing music. I saw a couple of them just like dancing to it and just like having fun and just like and everything like that. I was like, wow, this like. It really meant something. Like a couple of them came up to me and was like, yo, I'm really glad you guys like did this. This is really fun. Like, hey, you, like definitely do it again. I was like, man, yeah, like I'm with that. So it was definitely a great experience, like just the whole event and everything in general, rather than just like it just being Italy Chopping. Like even that was even crazy. Like just do that with him. Yeah, so
it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was just crazy. He's a really dope person.
Yeah,
like,
I seen it. Like y'all was vibing. He was asking you little questions.
Exactly. Like he's a real like personable, like real cool guy. Like he wanted to play like a song. It's funny. This is the one of the funniest parts, because like he wanted to play a song, like a new unreleased song that he had. And so like me, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, like let's do it. It's like he was like, oh, how am I gonna get the song? I was like, oh, you can just airdrop it. And he looked at me. He's like, I can't do that, bro. Like I can't. Like I was like, right, yeah. That's probably not the smartest idea. All right, let me see some aux cord kind of thing plug up so you put it on your phone.
Ain't think about it.
I was all like, oh, I forgot. Like you on there like a label contract, and like you can't show this song to nobody or like get it leaked or anything, because that's like that's just easily happening. Just ruin somebody's like whole project basically.
Especially
off of that.
Today's world is not.
So like I was like, dang. That's really crazy. So that was like my first experience with that. So like, I definitely want that. That was definitely like awakening moment. That was crazy.
That shit crazy, bro. I see. I want to talk about the bond you and speaking to Deezy, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I see you Deezy with you. Yeah. And that's like that's your brother. He, y'all was reporting to him. That's dope, bro. Yeah. And I want to ask you like, what's that bond like with you and Deezy?
Man, it's beautiful. It's like one of a kind. Honestly, it's something that like I cherish like with like my whole heart and everything. Like he's a really great big brother, like for sure. Like one of the best that like I only have an older sister, so like just having like a big brother figure that like helps me out and just says, yo, like do this, do that. and like be my second eyes and everything, and like teach me certain things, like especially like moving around, especially in the entertainment field. You guys have somebody you can trust to be loyal, and everything like that, because a lot of times things get crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm a rookie and I'm still.
So yeah, no, the bond with him I have is like, it goes deep because it goes back to college and everything, like me, and from there, and like just growing just as each other, and just like just having that brotherhood and everything that's just really important, like that real brother friendship and everything like that. So yeah, no, it's definitely surreal.
Because I want to ask you this, like, what's the behind the scenes like? Because like, you know, bro, it's like, damn, I look at certain clips when y'all do like posting little snippets, I'm like, damn, this man doing everything. I don't look at you as just as a DJ, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he like the setter, he the event planner, you know. So what's the behind the scenes like when y'all doing y'all little content stuff?
Man, when we do content, we wear a lot of different hats.
I see.
So like it's different than like just bouncing off ideas and just figuring out like different camera positions, and like figuring out like, all right, how we gonna like set this up to shoot? Okay, we're gonna do this or this, that. We're gonna say it like this, and we literally plan out like every single angle and shot and everything that we do, because we just got used to it. We got to be so precise and everything, because we learned from our from his TikTok days when we were doing it, when you Deezy was rapping on TikTok and everything like that. So we got a sense of like, the more that we did, we know how we were gonna like shoot it. So it became easier, became faster, be more efficient, because we started to feel out, okay, all right, it's like, all right, we're gonna do it right here. Okay, let's run it. Like it wasn't even like anything, like it was just easy. It was a second like muscle memory kind of thing, to where we get into a spot. It's like, let's just quickly do this one. And I was like, all right, easy, boom. So it looks like it's more difficult than what it seems, because it's just like we already know like how we run it and like everything like that, because we have that certain bond and certain like
chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry in terms of like, okay, we know like how we flow now. So it's just it's definitely dope.
It's easy too, because like I was gonna ask you, like, how was it if you work with like a new artist that you really ain't got no you know, no vibes with? I ain't gonna say vibes, like no chemistry with.
Yeah, so for that I feel like even with like different types of artists, there's still gonna be, they have their own certain vibe, and I feel like I don't change anything. I feel like at the same time, you just like, okay, like what you trying to do, let's do it. Like whatever you go off of, I'm gonna feed off of your energy. Like if you're doing like some Playboy Cardi, like getting jumped, getting hyped, I'm gonna be hyped with you, or behind the DJ, we're going crazy. And then like if you're doing like R&B kind of thing, I'll be here just like slowly rocking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that chemistry, is like with certain artists, because artists are just creatives, and we all just expressing ourselves and everything like that. So it's just more, you just bouncing off each other's energy. At the end of the day, all artists have great energy. And like you just gotta figure out what like their type of artist they are. So you just bounce off of that. It's like, because they just want to have your own energy too, that they bounce off of and they love. So so it's a cool transition. You just do what you do, and then just love it and just vibe. You know?
The vibes. That's why I see what the day the vibes come outside.
Exactly.
This man crazy, bro. Hey, bro, I want to ask you this too, man. What you feel like your best performance you done had since you've been DJing?
Oh wow, man, best performance.
Yeah, let the people hear this, man.
Dang, it's been a minute.
Cause I seen one, I ain't gonna say it. I'm like, dang. I say, bro, I feel like bro already reached.
Yeah,
like he up there.
There were certain moments like where I was DJing at like Ace Hotel back in the day. Yeah, that I feel like, because that I was still doing like set lists back then, and I was opening up. Shout out to Briggs for that, because he's been a great big brother too. Like showing me like a lot of the ropes and everything like that, to like how to DJ, and since like the DJ culture and like how to present yourself in terms of like being a DJ, like, because a lot of times when I DJ, if you saw me in like the beginning, like those 8 stage, I'll be like here with it just in my laptop, not really looking out in the crowd like that, because I'm in my set list, so I'm like, I got hit every single transition, like y'all hear that, and I'm just thinking about that, and he had to like come and be like, bro, you gotta look up and like see and like vibe with the people.
I'm like, yo, CB.
I'll be here. I'm like, yeah. Like I know it.
So I'm trying to get you on the camera.
Exactly. So like that was like a big thing for me because like I was so adamant, like especially back then because I was just so hungry to get into those kind of places. And so when I was finally there, I was like, I'm in here. It's like I'm gonna show y'all like how really. And Bricks is so great because like he lets me just do whatever I want and like be able to freely like be me, you know. So like I appreciate that because like sometimes you go to events and like they don't want you to play certain songs or like they'll like, all right, you're the opener, like just don't do too much or like wait, like lob something up for the next DJ or like the main event DJ and stuff like that. So like even at like 10 o'clock, we're just like, yeah, just go ahead, just do you, like showcase yourself and be able to put yourself on that platform and everything like that, and like and in front of all these people and like and stuff like that. So like it was somewhere I was able to express myself and really learn a lot of things and just like culture of being the DJ and like how to really just read the room and be inside the party and really like feel the whole like vibe of the party and everything like that, and just and be like in the moment, present in the moment. A lot of times I don't be present in the moment because I be thinking too much.
I think you and me, Lou, ass.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to that day. Bro, what's that vibe like with you and Lou? Because y'all be going crazy too, man.
No, she's definitely dope. She's dope as hell, man.
Lou
For
got it going
real,
too.
yeah. She's someone who's gonna be a rising star for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And from the moments like we were DJing together, she never did Ace, but like when we do Apartment 200 together, like back to back, like when it's me and her, because she sets the bar up so high. There was one time where for DZ's listening party, I had to go on twice. So I went on for his listening party that was before the Blacklist Apartment 200. So I went on there and then like did my thing there, and then she hopped on, went crazy, stupid. And I was like tired because I was like throughout the whole entire day, and I already did my set and everything, and like making sure. I looked there, I was like, why would you go so crazy for it? Like now I gotta step my own game up.
You making it hard for me.
Yeah, you make it hard for me, but I love that because like it brings like that competition out, like of me that I love, like ever since like from sports, like from sports when we get that competition, you line up with somebody who's like one of the top like football players, like you be like, oh yeah, let me show me what you got. Like I want to see what really like is or what caliber. So I would say for her, like she's someone who helps me like keep that mode in, like where I'm like that still hungry kid that's like trying to
keep you going crazy.
Yeah, keep going crazy. So yeah, she's definitely a special talent, and I love DJing with her. So
that shit. Shout out to me, Lil, too. Man. I have to get her back over here.
Yeah, dope.
I want to ask you, bro, what's the because you in the field when you on the pace.
Yeah.
You staying busy.
Yeah.
You might get a call. We got to do an event tomorrow. You like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
What's the support system like for you, bro? How has it been for you?
Support system, it's actually pretty great because like it got support from friends. I got support of DZ. He helps me a lot when in terms of like being like my second eyes and being helped like whatever I need. Like, okay, you need this and that. Like, all right, I got you. Like, kind of thing, and everything in terms of that. So it's like I got support from like people around me, like where I could easily just all I gotta do is just go in and DJ. Okay. So it's like it takes away a lot of the pressure of like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta get this set up, make sure this is right and everything like that. Like I could just go in there and just do my thing. And not have to worry about too much and that's like big, other stuff. Yeah, because like especially as a creative, we do a lot. Just putting out our art itself is just like a lot of work and a lot of energy in ourselves. So anytime we could get other people to be able to do stuff for us or like be able to help out and just like take away the stress of like I gotta hit up this person or I gotta make sure this is straight or like other stuff like that, like this admin work or like anything else like that, it definitely helps out and makes sure that everything runs smooth too, because you could be have your hand in everything, but you ain't gotta be the person really like doing the work. Like you be like, all right, I need this and this out this person. I need this out this person, and they do a lot that helping. So where all you gotta do is just go in there, set up, DJ, make sure everybody else is good, and then
So you see, you got a whole good team around you. You got to stress something out here. You know, because the reason why I asked you that too, bro, because it's like we live in a time now where like a lot of people don't get that time to be able to reflect on their own. You know, because we always trying to be like you said, hands in a lot of pots. You trying to, you know, and it sucks because like you want to do so much, but you can't because you got to focus on one.
Yeah, you got to do your own thing too. Yeah,
bro. It's like, and another reason why I asked it because like, bro, I'm in a person. I'm trying to like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do this. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back to this.
Like,
damn, I ain't getting nothing done.
Yeah, you doing. Yeah, now you start to stretch yourself thin.
Yeah.
And now like the time that it would took if you just stuck with just this one thing, you would have had it done, and then you would have been able to go back to the other thing. But
bro, I'm hard here. Though,
yeah, that's it. I feel that.
Because bro, you know what it be like being in LA, bro. It kind of like motivates you to go hard. And
yeah,
like, and you'll see a person in your field doing something like, damn, all right, I want to do that now. I'm like, hold on, wait, nigga.
Yeah, finish what you got here. You got something good happening here, and then go on and do something extra. But no, I definitely get you.
See, do you get that feeling when you DJ and you like, all right, this place is called. I'm gonna go do this real quick.
Yeah. I tried to expand like in terms of like different kind of events because you definitely want to put yourself out there and like make sure that even though you have your like your main people or like your main event that you do, you definitely want to put yourself out there in different kind of spaces because like you got to experience that for yourself and be able to go into those different spaces and do the same thing you would do over here. And people got to see that and be able to, you know, book you for even more stuff and like bigger stuff anyway. So, and just expand your network just in general. And plus it helps you experience like new genres and like new ways to do stuff. Like you could do like over here, it could be like mostly like club top 40 like kind of things over here. But then over here, you're doing like a 90s versus 2000s. So you're doing like, you know, different kind things over there. And then it's just a different vibe and different night and like different people. And so you might go into a spot that people don't know you. And so you'd be like, all right, who is this? Like, we came to see this other person or this other, like for the partying that usually do it. And then you're just stepping up here. Then you got to make sure like the party's still going, still bobbing and everything like that. And so it just speaks volume as like how good of a DJ you are too. So, yeah.
See, you got people, hey, come back.
Yeah, exactly. So
most definitely. Speaking of DJing, bro, we Soft Girl Summer coming up again, right?
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Shoot, Soft Girl Summer.
Were we expecting something this year? Like, what's going on?
Listen, man? I know DZ got that.
Yeah, because you ain't DJ, say nothing. About
DZ definitely got the scoop on that.
Yeah.
He has something like working up later this summer, trying to get another Soft Girl Summer kind of thing. He wants to do another one kind of.
Because I ain't no experience, bro. And I know it's like the name Soft Girl.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's the scene? Like, what's the vibes like at that moment when you was there?
Well, it was mostly like just making sure women feel like comfortable and like being able to have their own space and be able to like really showcase that. Because I feel like a lot of times they don't really get the shine that they really deserve.
Right.
You know, for sure. So in the sense of that, it's like making sure that they all get their own shine, their own placements and everything like that. So they be able to just, you know, have their own space.
No, fact.
Really. So
they coming like to perform, like, you know, because I see like y'all taking pictures, they eating good, drinks and everything, you know.
It was definitely a place to like for them to like vibe out and just be themselves and everything like that and be comfortable being themselves and like even performances. So you had a couple of performers on the Soft Girl Summer Fest, and so and had women DJs as well, like upcoming women DJs also DJ as well. So it was just basically like giving the platform, giving them shine, so that the ones that they deserve, because they be going hard.
Yeah, I be seeing
they be going crazy. So
I think I was talking to Joe Cooks about this too.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to Joe too though.
Shout out Joe
Y'all
Cooks,
I seen that video. He'll go
that
crazy.
man, listen, that man Joe be
Cooking. Hey, that boy Joey cooks. Hey, he funny though, man.
Yeah.
Good people. But I seen that clip though when you and him was going crazy, and I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, Joe Cooks is something special
So I'm
too.
like, bro, you know, it's like, damn, I meet Deezy, and it's like y'all all know the same people, so it's like I see you on everybody's page.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm like, damn, every time I score CB5, I'm like, all right, this nigga CB5, man. I said, is this a sign to get him with a podcast?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So I'm like, we posted the first, I'm like, bro ain't gonna respond to. He probably mad.
Yeah, nah. It's bro. I was just waiting because I knew there was gonna be a certain time where it's like you had that free time and space. So I was all like, I'm just gonna
blame Deezy though, bro. Bro, Deezy had to come in. I'm like,
boom, back to back.
I said, I gotta get CB still. And bro, that's when I text. I don't think you see I text on Instagram because I had to go through all my old messages on Instagram, bro.
And you try to figure out which one was me,
or no, just to like respond back to stuff too.
Okay, yeah.
Because bro, I'm gonna be honest, like some people I record, I didn't get a chance to.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, damn, let me go double back, you know, because I'm like, it's to a point, bro, it got overwhelming a little bit. Bro.
Yeah.
Like I had to mentally, like I gotta take a break. So I'm like, damn,
exactly.
I'm trying to record this person.
Yeah.
Then this person might say, I can't do this because I got to restart over. And I like to do my research on a person, bro.
Exactly,
I don't want to make it boring, you know.
Yeah, you want to really, like, dive into that person. Yeah.
Like how you say, damn, how you know?
Yeah, exactly. I was all like, wait a minute. Like.
Bro, for sure, bro. So it's like, man, and I know you can relate to this, bro, because I'm asking this because, like, bro, we in a time now we want to do so much, like we was just saying a few minutes ago. And I'm trying to see like what's the next step and stuff. So I want to ask you what you got going on, bro. Because you know somebody told me to ask you this question before we got on the show.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna tell you who. When they say,
I feel like I know who.
Yeah, you know who it is. What you got going on there, CB?
So right now I'm still continuing the vibes outside. So I'm still trying to keep putting out more videos and everything. I know we've been busy with DZ show and his EP release and everything like that. So
we have to throw you catch up a couple bones.
Yeah, so,
overtime.
Yeah, so we were real busy for that. So now I'm gonna start doing more recordings and everything like that. And since that's definitely getting more traction and everything, I definitely want to keep that pushing, keep giving that platform. I want to get back to producing again, so making more songs, making more tracks and everything like that. So by the end of the year, I'm gonna have some stuff.
No, I see.
For sure.
Bro, I feel like the summertime can be crazy, bro. Like especially this year, 2025.
People been waiting on this summer for a minute.
Why?
I was all like, why am I waiting this summer so much? I was like, summer 25 is supposed to be crazy. Yeah.
It's like the weather being a little iffy, but
you
know, it's like I feel like I'm gonna be like, yo, CB, you go to that event, I'll see you there.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, bro, who be reaching out to you? Like, who they gotta go through to get to you? Get to you?
It's really, if it's not me, it's usually DZ. Yeah, it's like one of us two. So like, if they don't reach out to me, it's just like individually, usually reach out to him.
Come in a package. Shit,
yeah. So, whenever like people usually just hit me like, yo, we trying to do this. I'm like,
let's do it.
All right, let's do it. If I'm free, if I got the schedule, let's run it. I'm with it because I really enjoy and love DJing like with a passion. So even if it's like nothing crazy or like or something like, oh, I could get more practice in. Yeah. Like I try out new stuff. Like I just want to do this and that. And like I just straight up just love it.
So what's your go-to like far as like upgrading and getting better? What you be doing?
I be trying to learn like use more like CDJs, like the bigger, like more festival like controllers and stuff like that.
Shit, them joints cost.
Yeah, a lot. So
you be going to rent studios?
Yeah, doing the rental studios. They be having those until I get, buy one.
That helps those.
Yeah,
get to go in there, play with it.
Exactly. So because I want to be up on those stages. So like that Coachella and Boiler Room for sure.
Hey,
once I get one of those, yeah, I'm gonna let you know. So we get.
I'm like, see, you still know me, mama?
Yeah,
you still know me, bro?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I ain't gonna switch up. I ain't gonna do none of that.
I'll just talking. Hey, cause bro, I be seeing some people they get to that moment.
They just start wilding. I'm like, no, I know my roots. I know where I came from. I grew
then you
up.
Still gonna be, bro. DJs, I feel like DJs are so busy nowadays, bro. You know, so I can imagine if you get to that level.
Yeah. Like people probably going to be starting just going, and but for the most part, that's the most of the stuff I'll be trying to do and just trying to just elevate like my own sound and my own game and just taking myself to a whole different level and really put out like new stuff and like really create something just like different, give the world something different that they don't usually like see. You know, try to get into that. I want to bring hip hop and R&B to Coachella in a DJ sense, like
that'd be tough
to really like showcase that, because I feel like it's a little bit like underrepresented in a sense. So like that when it comes to like world music, is like it's only a certain few, like Kate Renata is like one of the few, like a little bit Fred again, and like other DJs in terms of that. So like I really want to put like that on the map, really, and be a pioneer.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, that's something I want to ask you. I should have asked you at the beginning of the conversation. What was that what time you thought about like giving up? Because I know we all go through these moments. You like, fuck this shit ain't working. I want to do something different.
Listen, multiple times. There's been like so many times where I felt like there's times where I would like people won't show up to events, or like it feels like I wasn't getting booked enough, or like I wasn't playing nowhere, and like stuff like that. And I'd be trying to like get in and to be like, nah, like not yet, or later, or like different time, or like, oh yeah, sure, but like it will never come. And I'll just be here just frustrated, like I know I'm good, like I know what I got, and I'll be trying to showcase and everything, like in terms of that. And like I just got like let somebody's got to see this. Somebody's really got to see this. And it was definitely times where it was like, is this even like what I'm really supposed to do? Am I supposed to really be DJ? Am I really supposed to be producing? Am I supposed to be just a regular 9 to 5, like working? Because I work IT during the day. So like
that's why you so. That's
why. That's why everything is technical whenever I do.
Man. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like, am I supposed to just do that, and that's supposed to be just my life, versus like something here? And in those moments, rather you feel that way, you get a break. Whether it's somebody hits you like, yo, I got this opportunity for you, do you want to do this? Or you go out and do a set and you're just doing your thing, and then somebody comes up to you like, yo, you are great, like you're fire, like I love like how you DJ and everything, like you're awesome. And like little stuff like that just gives you that motivation, like there's something here.
Turn me up. Oh, you watch this. Come on.
Exactly. So it's like that, those like little reminders makes you remember like why you did in the first place. That love and passion that you have for it was going to keep you going, even if there's not enough money in it, or if like people aren't hitting you up or booking you, or like seeing you like that, or like you're not getting that sort of attention that you think you deserve, and like everything like that. So it's definitely been like down moments for sure. And but you can't either quit, because I feel like it's part of the journey. It's for sure part of the journey, part of the character development that gets you into those top spots. You can't have just a straight line success. There's no such thing. Literally not. Because everything just goes south and then back up and then drops down, and you got to change and everything like that. And in those moments where it feels like the most down, that's when I smile the most. Because I know there's something big happening. This is the lowest I can go. As every time where I feel like everything's crashing down, or just mad, or just like sad or confused, or like why like I'm still doing it. Like I take that moment, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling like this. I go, cool. All right, good. That means I care about this. There's something special. Like I care about this. There's something special out here. So I want to like go ahead and I smile, like, let me get back on it. Like let me just keep going. Just lock in, just keep hitting it, because there's something special here now.
It's definitely coming, because I be enjoying those moments. Well, I ain't gonna say enjoy them, like, the moments you ain't nobody really giving you the recognition you deserve, or the views ain't there. Because them the moments you gonna sit back like, all right, the nigga ain't had nothing. So it's like, I kind of enjoy the journey a little bit, bro. As much sometimes it might suck because you ain't getting the recognition you want to. Or
exactly.
The funds how you wanted to come in, but it's like you still doing it.
Yeah, you still doing it.
You still working. It's gonna come. It's just because I sit back and look at, like, for example, like me and I work for Game Podcast. they was doing this for a minute. And it's like I can't be thinking I'm just gonna jump in this business
and just be
boom. I gotta work up the ladder. So it's
exactly.
And I felt we in a time people hate the process, bro.
The process is the hardest part because they want the end result rather than the journey.
Yeah,
and so like I even like got caught up with that because like in a sense like you and me both like you know you have something in there and you have like why so when you put it out and you're like why aren't I getting the stuff that I'm supposed to get? It's like, bro, it takes time. Yeah. And like it really just like there's something there that's like special that people got consistently see, and there's gotta be growth within it. Cause like what you feel like what you are right now could be like the floor level of your real potential. That's the scary part. That you don't even know. Like you think you're already fired now. Think about 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now when you're at the top of the level and be like at the top of your game, like in that 1% of people who really doing it, and you're in the same room with those people, and you're like, I remember when I was like down here, I felt like I was supposed to be up here. Now I'm here. It's like, oh yeah, I was making this mistake. I was making this mistake. Like I didn't even realize it until I went through that journey, and so. Yeah, it's definitely something like
something I'd be like, I cherish it, bro, because I used to be like, damn, bro, I'm finna give up. This ain't that. And I'm like, this ain't working. I'm finna switch it up to something else. Yeah, like now let me stay dialed in. And now it's like, okay, I see the growth. You know, I see the mistakes I make. Yeah, and it's like you got to start somewhere.
Exactly. You know? And I feel like we compare ourselves to other people a lot too, bro. That which really hurts. Victim of that. I for sure have done that, and what I did for me, like I stopped following like the people in my field, like the really top people, because I will always see them like wherever their achievements are, and that's whatever you're always constantly seeing that. So when you're trying to work on your own stuff and it's not getting the same, it's distracting and it kind of hurts you. So it's like, all right, I got just block out in a sense like that kind of stuff and just like focus like what I got here and what really motivates me and everything like that. So like. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself to yourself. Of course, you want to compete with them. Like for me, it's like, if I want to be on the same level as them, like what can I do better to get to that level? Like what exactly are some of the things that I see like instead of being like, oh, they're not that good, or like I could do that too. You'd be like, okay, what are some of the things that they are doing that got them to that level? That the little things is like fundamental things that I need to work on that. Because if I get onto that stage, I got to be able to do that or do that better. And so.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, damn, you get to that level, like, can I maintain it?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, let me wait my turn.
Exactly,
too, though, you know? Because like when them lights on you, bro.
It's just you.
Yeah. Because I know at the end of the day. It's them lights on your ass every night almost.
So yeah.
Bro, I got another question for you since we talking about that. Do you feel like it's hard for a DJ to get a woman nowadays? Because before you answer this, because bro,
you trying to get me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you. Hey, you funny, bro. Hey. No, because bro, because it's like women be like, damn, I'm dating a DJ. He always outside, but you out here really doing business. Yeah, and that's why I asked you because like, especially in LA, bro, you gonna be getting home at part 3 in the morning.
Yep, 3, 4, maybe 5, depending on the afters.
That too. Look, they bring an after party.
I mean, like after party, I'm like.
Money good. All right, I'm gonna come through.
All right, fine.
He said, all right, let's give me a Red Bull. Give me something. Give me a drink. So, bro, do you feel like DJs go through that moment though? Like
for sure, it's very hard, especially like just in entertainment itself. Not only just DJs, but like especially for DJs because we be like, what's that? Somebody dog wilding.
Shit. Bite somebody. Oh man, bro.
No, you good. So, but yeah, especially as like DJs, it's hard for us to like because we're always in the spotlight. Right. So like who you're around is always gonna be picked out or a little nitpicky kind of thing. So it's like in entertainment field, there's a certain like eye or like certain what's it called? Like image people paint you as. So if you go against the grain of like that or like anything, like feel like you can't just be over here just like wilding, because you're the artist, you're the DJ, you're the main event. Like you're supposed to have this certain like image and everything, like this certain level of professionalism. And so when it comes to like dating, it's hard because a lot of times people don't understand your life, especially when it comes to like DJing, because like you're in the nightlife, so it's like a lot of energy. A lot of women would be out there and just like, you know, you just vibing to the party. So it's just like it's hard for you to like for them to see that and see it's just on a professional level. You're just doing your stuff rather than you out here just doing debauchery.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
You ain't right.
Yeah.
Because, bro, my boy back home at DJ.
Yeah.
And the one of his ladies like, man, you like a party promoter at this point.
Yeah, exactly. You always.
Damn. I'm like, I sat back, I'm like, hold on. She compared to ain't no disrespect to promoters. Because I got a place to promote it. But it's like, I had to look at him like, he always is outside.
Yeah.
I said, my boy, you making money though.
Exactly. It's just the life that you gotta live, and that's just what comes with it. So it's like it's hard. So it's like, and you always got eyes on you. So it's like other people looking at you a certain way. So it's like if you got a girl and you over here taking shots with these other women, like pouring and doing like wild stuff, it's just it doesn't look good. They're gonna come back to you like, yo, I thought you had a girl. So you just look like a crazy person to them.
You might be missing out on your wife.
Exactly. Like you don't even know. So it's just like it's hard to like date. It's just hard to date in LA for one. And then
so everybody say that, man. Everybody say that.
It'd be hard. It'd be hard to find someone like wholesome in wifey material. Cause I'm like I'm like that. So like me is like I rather like for me, like I don't mind like if they came to my events and like see me DJ, like yeah, sure, like go ahead if you want to, but like for the most part, like you don't have to like really be there and really like I'd rather you just be chilling at home because like there's a lot of stuff that go on here and I'm in my work mode too, so it's like I can't give you like the attention or like make sure that you're always good all the time and like make sure everything's good. It's hard. As a DJ,
you know, so some women be like, "Why you don't want me that, huh?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
she gonna be that too.
Like, yeah. No, because that has happened before. So it's like why don't you want to be there? I was like, I'm in work mode. Like I can't like I don't want you. I don't want to worry about you because that's just an extra thing on my mind too. So it's like I want you to feel like you're being neglected or like left out or like anything like that. And there's like.
Cause you're not gonna get that attention. That night.
Exactly. And I know sometimes I know what be happening in spots in general. So like I don't want like too many energies just to be
everybody in your business.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like there's no like sometimes I'll be telling like there's no need. Like it doesn't help you. I'm trying to help you out.
Right.
Like
do you a solid.
Yeah, I'm doing you a solid. I'm trying to save you from like this kind of things. There's a lot of things that be going on, but.
You think if you said they won't run a woman away though?
Yeah, it usually doesn't go well with that sometimes. Well, sometimes it's if they like already know the lifestyle, they got sometimes they gotta see it. Yeah. Really to really like believe it, but like even then it's even hard, you know.
Because it's like when a person meets you, be like, you really a cool dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like for people that don't know you, I'm like, bro, solid. So it's like. You know, I don't know what the woman might say.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You're a different person when you're a woman.
Exactly. And another hard thing is like making sure that they're there for you, not just you as a DJ. Like, do you like Chris or do you like CB5?
Hold on.
Like,
it's different when you say that now.
Yeah.
What you mean? Like, they...
Like, do they like you for you or do you like you for what you do?
I see.
Or like what you do for them. That's one of the hardest thing, like in terms of like dating, especially when it comes to entertainment. And being in that, it's like you gotta figure out why they're here, or like how did they perceive you, or how they first met you, and do they really like care about you as a person?
They might be trying to get the love.
Exactly, because once you're off the boards, how do they support you? Then
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
it hit different. When you say that,
Mm-hmm.
That's you just put me on game.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Because, like you said, if you here for a purpose, you got to be able to, benefit.
Yeah, exactly.
Some women just want to be around for the attention because they see what you got going on.
Exactly.
They see that opportunity, they're gonna leave.
Exactly. So yeah, you gotta be there. If you're gonna be on my side, like you gotta add to my life, not so much like be another just distraction or like something I got to think about too many times or like worry about, you know, because that doesn't help. It's no fun.
Nah, you fact. I know we've been on the topic for a minute, but it's like, bro, I ask everybody that's on my show a lot because it's like a lot of people I record is from Los Angeles. So it's like, all right, what's your life like when it comes to a loved one?
Yeah.
Same answer. It's hard.
Yes.
So it's like, bro, is any love out here? You know,
there is love. You just gotta find it in spaces that you don't normally look. It will come for you.
Yeah, they say don't go no club, no bar.
Yeah. I mean, you could find love in the club.
Love you won't though.
Yeah. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's lust.
Yeah.
I mean,
toxic love.
Yeah, but I would say like there is love out here if you really care about somebody, really like search for it and like really let it just naturally flow, because it's just off the energy that you bring as yourself. Like the energy that you bring out is love. And so when somebody else has that same kind of energy or recognizes that, it's going to be an easy like togetherness, you know, synchronization and everything like that. So I say for like, for love, it comes.
It'll come.
Yeah.
The vibes outside, it's gonna come. The vibes come.
The vibes are gonna come, bro. Just to let you know.
Look, I know y'all got something going on tonight, bro. So we'll make it quick. You know, what could the people find you at? You know, because you know you got a lot of people that want to know what you got going on.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell what you got going on coming soon. I tried, y'all. But man, where can we find you at? You know, because you gonna have some people try to go do business with you, bro.
Yeah. So you can find me all platforms. The Kid CB5. That's spelled TH3KID CB5. You know the vibes. And follow the vibes outside.
See that logo one more time, bro?
Yeah, go ahead. Right here. Vibes outside. Little merch. We're gonna be coming out with that soon. It's a little prototype, so we're just trying to test stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But vibes outside. That's vibes with a 5. With a 5. You know, see the 5 in there. A little differently. But yeah, you can catch me on all platforms there. And Apartment 200, Level 8, DD's, Deep End.
Good vibes.
All great vibes, man.
I ain't been in a lot of them places either, though.
Yeah.
Come check you out, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just let me know.
I know how you coming, but I want to come see the scenery.
Exactly. You know you always welcome whenever I'm DJ. I love to see my people.
You a bad brother, boy. Appreciate you, bro.
Of course, yeah.
Look, JOCTOBER, CB5.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all this Friday.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
Brother.